Do you want to be able to peek an AWP'er or rifle and win the battle? Then keep watching, baby!
And this is the best it's gonna get.
Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX, and today we have another quick tip video. This was actually a requested video, and a guy basically just asked, well, how do you actually take out an AWP'er? And by that, how do you play he means, how do you play a rifle against an AWP? And, well, let's say there's an AWP up there. He's just standing, spotting for long. One way of trying to take him out could be maybe like flashing and just pushing and trying to see if you can peek him. Most likely he will kill you at this range, so maybe it's not very safe to just go and peek the AWP'er. But if you have to for some reason, you could either flash for yourself, like I just showed you, or you could like have a mate pop flash you. Maybe probably like here. So that the flash pops instantly, and then you can push. So you have a teammate standing here flashing for you, and then you can push, and the instant that the flash pops, you can just go out and peek. And he should be blind, because he can't see it. That's the whole idea of a pop flash. He can't see it right before the last second, so he can't react on it. Okay. If you're alone, all alone, you need to go for long. You know there's an AWP'er up there, and you don't really have the time to rotate. Another cool thing is, and this works for anything really, also against a rifle, you can flash on the wall in front of you, like pretty high up on the wall, like maybe here, so that it bounces off and pops behind you, because if you do that on an angle like this, it will pop behind you. And what is good about that flash? Well, the good thing about that flash is that this guy is spotting, and if he sees the flash first, he might just turn straight on. If he sees you and the flash, he knows that you're going to push him, and he either has to just look and get flashed and hope that he gets you, or you can kill him when he's flashed. So it's really, really neat trick. And yeah, also, yeah, maybe just scratch that whole quick tip thing. I think I'm just going to go and do this a bit longer, because it is kind of a long video, to be honest. Also, I've done a couple times where I do this flash and it bounces off, and I shoulder peek, as it's called. Like, you don't even look, you just go out with your arm. So you shoulder peek, so you can see someone is there, and then they might look, and then you go back, and then they look at the flash and get flashed, and then you peek when the flash pops, because then they have no chance. And it's basically just mind games, but it works because you can just, and it pops right there, and you're just out here, you're not going to get flashed at all, but anyone looking at you will get flashed. So it's a really, really neat flash. Another technique would probably be to, like, maybe that was a shit smoke, definitely. But like, maybe place a smoke right there, so the AWP'er can't see you, or something like that. Basically smoke him off. It's like, you could do it like this as well. I don't have any spots that work. I hit the pole there. So, but yeah, like a common flash, sorry for being in smoke, is just aiming right here and just running with it and just going like that. It should bounce in and land right here, and it will probably not smoke off an AWP'er there, but you can just like aim a bit low and it will. But yeah, shoulder peeking. I talked about that before. If you're against an AWP'er and you're a rifle, you can basically just shoulder peek like this, and you can do it once, and if he shoots, you can just go him. But if he doesn't shoot, he's probably just a good player, and he will just see that you're shoulder peeking, waiting for, he'll just be waiting for you to pop out. So you might shoulder peek a few more times, and you'll probably not want to do like this I just did, but like, and try to see if you can juke him, maybe go a bit further out so it looks like you're gonna go him. And again, it's just mind games. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just patience, basically. And if he's a very patient AWP'er and very good at, like, yeah, AWPing, playing the game, then it's gonna be hard for you to kill him. But it is possible. Shoulder peeking is one of the ways. Smoking him off is obviously a very nice way. You might just move spot, like, to out from the smoke, but then you know, and just knowing is really key. And also you can get a teammate to flash, or you can flash for yourself with this. I don't even know what it's called, like flashing like this. I know some people like to do it like this. I know Chris J sometimes does. Like, bounce the flash on the ground, and then run further than the flash. You should probably not block it with your buddy, but you probably know what I'm feeling. I think he's like more like this, and then, I don't know. I've just seen him do it against me once. But yeah, I'm gonna switch map really quickly. I'll see you on Inferno here, because I have another thing I need to tell you. So, hello guys, we're back on Inferno now, and okay, this is just another neat little trick that I sometimes use. Think of it this way, like, if you have an AWP here, and he's maybe not too experienced, he's an inexperienced player, or maybe it's just a really close game, and the nerves are kind of starting to show on both teams. What I like to do sometimes when I have to challenge an AWPer with a rifle is, like, let's say this guy over here in short is dead, or like gets smoked off or something. If he's aggressive, that's a shit smoke, but if he's aggressive up here, you might know he's up there, so you can shoulder peek him a bit. He might fire a shot, then you know he's not going to be in the same spot. If he's a good AWPer, he's not going to be in the same spot. He's going to rotate back. What are the most common spots if you're not going to stand here? It's going to be there, right there, or down there. He's not going to make it that far if you just push him instantly, so you know he's not going to be there. There might be a teammate standing here, you never know, so you might shoulder peek here, and if you think he's going to be there, if you think there's a big chance that he's there, you know, and he probably knows you're going to push him. So what you do is you shoulder peek, but while shoulder peeking, and maybe not even shoulder peeking, just standing behind the wall, you can just shoot like this, because it basically doesn't really do much. But he kind of gets nervous and anxious, because he's like, whoa, is he shooting for me? Maybe if one of his bullets hit, like, my aim will be fucked up or something. And I've tried it a lot, like being nervous, and then someone just shoots. And even though he doesn't peek, you just get anxious and you just shoot, because, wow, for fuck's sake. And then you need to rotate even further back. And like, if there's no guy peeking here, like, if he fires a shot, you just think he's gonna be leaving here. You can maybe like do this and then push. You spot there, because if there's someone coming from there, you're gonna be fucked. But you spot there, he's not coming either. He's not. He's dead. Everyone's dead. This guy, it's a 1 versus 1. And you think he may be there, but he's probably not gonna be there. It's more likely that he's somewhere around here, maybe down here. So what you want to do is, like, you just want to shoulder peek him and maybe shoot like this. He will rotate again, because you think, whoa, fuck, he's coming for me. And then if you give him enough time, I guess, like, or maybe if he's not here, he's going to be down here just waiting. And you can just do the same, and it's not really that hard. If he's not a very good AWPer, like, if he's a good AWPer, he might be able to withstand this, and yeah, it is possible, but I mean, just pushing him back like this is just, that's horrible for an AWPer, because if he's here, you can smoke this place off and you've got the site. And if you've already killed the guy on the other side of mid, you've got the site. And by giving up all of this space, he's going to become even more nervous, because he's going to think, for fuck's sake, I just screwed up. And I just gave up so much space for, like, a single guy maybe just pushing me, all because I was nervous and I can't hit my shots. And he might go, like, yeah, he might just, it might fuck up his game. And it's a really easy way to juke people. Just shooting the wall, it's a good way to juke AWPers. It might not work with rifles, because usually you're more confident with the rifle. You can miss a few shots and still be able to take the kill. But let's give us an AWP here, and well, a thing I wanted to discuss as well is, if you're an AWPer versus an AWPer, usually you just like go here, and if he's there, it's the reflex or whatever. If you want to challenge him, obviously. But I've played the AWP, like, saying there's a guy down there, and you want to shoulder peek him. What you should not do is shoulder peek him with an AWP in hand, because the AWP is a large weapon and it decreases your speed massively. So what some people do, and what is actually really nice, is they take their knife out and they shoulder peek a bit, and then they take their AWP and then they peek. And you probably like want to have your AWP ready, but just shoulder peek with your knife, see if you can get him to shoot, and if you can push up. This works with a rifle as well. The rifle, I don't really know the movement speed with an AK, but it is faster, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, like, you can juke a bit better with an AK in hand, but it also is quicker to, like, pull out, I think. Not quite sure, but you can shoulder peek with this and then just go in and pound. Like, with an AWP, you need to scope and all that shit. At least some people juke with a knife, like shoulder peek with a knife, and then go with the rifle if you miss a shot, because you just move quicker with a knife and it's easier to shoulder peek because you'll be faster in and out, and it's works on with your girlfriend as well. So that was a lousy joke. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't. My name is NaToSaphiX, and I'll see you in the next video. So I just quickly wanted to show you this clip, guys. We have a 1 versus 4 situation now. There's this AWP'er, he just got a kill, so it's 1 versus 3. He might be standing up here waiting for me, but I can hear footsteps that he's running away. Then he might be standing here, I jump across with one knife, he's not there. I peek there, he's there, I kill him. Shit, boy!